Hello everyone, welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're going to be playing some Phasmophobia. It's a game I've been really getting into lately. We're going to be playing some runs on professional difficulty. And we're just going to be going through all these house maps here. Now if you've never played Phasmophobia or you don't know what it is, I'll be sort of walking through what I'm doing. I've got mostly tier 1 equipment. I have just prestiged. I have a few tier 2 equipment to make it a little bit easier. We're going straight into 6 Tanglewood Drive, which is widely considered to be the easiest and probably smallest. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know if it's the smallest map. So here we are, we're in the van, and we have a bit of a lag spike there. We've got all of our equipment on the wall. We have our optional objectives. We have to detect the ghost with a motion sensor, which we can do. Repel the ghost with incense while it's chasing someone, and find evidence with an EMF reader, which we can all do. So we've got these 4 screens here. You won't have all of these if you're on a higher difficulty, and we want to make sure we know where the fuse box is so we can get all the lights on. Now it's a matter of figuring out what we're going to bring in. I'm going to bring in a flashlight so we can actually see. A thermometer. This will help us locate where the ghost is. The ghost room will be really cold, so you'll be looking out for that. And I'll be grabbing an EMF reader. And we'll take the keys and get on out of here. Ooh, it's foggy. How cool is that? Well, let's get on in here. No, I haven't done any warm-up today, so I'll grab the car key. So what you're going to be doing is getting the fuse box on. On super high difficulties, you won't actually have the fuse box, so you don't have to worry about that. Let's just get this on and see what's going down. We've got some hiding spots here. You want to be on the lookout for as many of these as you can. You never know when this thing might just randomly attack you. I've had it happen before. A little bit terrified. Okay. The ghost must be around there somewhere. I'll explain what that was in a minute. Seems to be temperatures fluctuating here. The way you want to read the thermometer readings is just by seeing if the temperatures are going down considerably. With the tier 1 thermometer, it does require a little bit of patience. See, it's fluctuating in here, it's going up and down. Now, I suspect it will be in here. Let's just sit in here for a little while. Of course, other general signs, if you see like plates on the floor and stuff like that, you'll generally have a good idea of where it is. In here. And the temperatures are pretty stable. I generally like to... Oh, there's a book on the floor out here. Is it in the living room? Where's the bone? Generally, if the temperature goes below like 10 degrees, I tend to mark that as a ghost room. It definitely knocked this book down. Let's check in like these rooms here. Got some doors open in here. Now, this doesn't actually mean anything. On higher difficulties, you can have doors that just spawn like this. But if you're playing on the lowest difficulties, you could generally look for open doors. Maybe it's actually in like the closet or the bathroom. Again, I've not had any practice, so I'm not exactly going to be speedrunning this. Can you give us a sign? No, I have a feeling I've missed it. Or maybe it's in the foyer. I usually get it in the foyer on this particular map. You're not going to find the ghost room immediately unless you're super lucky. Okay, its hiding spot is blocked up. You see how there's all boxes and stuff inside? That means you can't use it. And this one too, unfortunately. But we do have the hiding spot in the garage we can use. Is it in here? Is it really going to be in the last room I'm looking? The moment I hit record, it's going to be either that or it's in one of the rooms I just walked past thinking it wasn't in there, but it actually is. That happens a lot. Typically, I'm a little bit impatient with the thermometer. Oh, the light's on in here. So usually the lights, if you go in the room you've never been in, then the light's on. Okay, I see my breath. When you see your breath, it means the temperatures are below 5, I believe. So this is the ghost's favourite room. So this is the first sort of objective you want to be working towards, is finding the ghost's favourite room. Now let's go and grab some more equipment. You are freely able to leave at any time, mostly. And what we're going to be wanting to work towards is we want to work towards filling out the evidence page in our journal. There's 24 ghosts as of me recording this video and 7 different evidence types. This might be a bit terrifying if you've never seen this game before. But we're basically just going to be going through each one and testing for it. I'm actually going to grab a photo camera. You don't have to grab your photo camera right now, but I will. We're going to grab a video camera. And let's grab a spirit box. I'm bringing this photo camera because I want to grab a photo of that bone that's over in the kitchen. Oh. Touch this door. EMF reader will give you a general idea of what the ghosts just interacted with. Let's grab a photo of that. What the photos do is they will just give you a bit of extra money. We also have these bad boys, the tarot cards. This is cursed possession. They general rule with the cursed possessions is there's 7 different types, and okay. Well, I'm going to pretend like I don't know what this ghost is now. Let's look for on the camera. If you turn on your camera and you turn the night vision, you might see. It's kind of hard to see. Right there, you'll see a little white dot moving around. That means you have ghost orbs as an evidence type, so you can click an X on that. You also place your camera down. I like to put it somewhere where you can generally see the whole room. Let's give Spirit Box a try. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Okay, I generally like to give it like a good couple of tries. I always recommend checking your thermo occasionally as well, because you never know when it might be freezing temperatures. Okay, let's grab some more stuff, because it's touching loads of doors, and I'd like to grab a UV light. Good idea as well to periodically check on your sanity. Your sanity is kind of very important. The lower your sanity is, the higher chance it has of doing ghost events where it shows up and tries to freak you out. It can interact with stuff in the environment more, and probably most importantly, if it's below a certain amount, it will begin hunting you, which is the lose condition, if you will, in Phasmophobia, if you die to a hunting ghost. Now what I'm holding out here is a UV stick. If a ghost ever opens a door on its own, if it has ultraviolet as evidence, it will... Can you not, ghosty? That's very rude. It will leave UV prints. And it doesn't look like we have any UV prints. So what you're going to go ahead and do is cross that off. You can double click to cross things off. Now, if you're playing on a higher difficulty, you do not actually want to do this. Because on certain higher difficulties, you will actually have ghosts that will hide an evidence type. But for now, we don't have to worry about that. And I didn't get anything on the spirit box either, so I'm going to cross that off for now. Let's see. Okay, we've got freezing temperatures. You see the thermometer go below 0 on the thermometer. It means you have a freezing temperature, so you can mark that down in your journal. But now we just need... We know it's a revenant or a ure. If it's writing, it'd be revenant. And if it's dots, it's a ure. So let's actually... Funny enough, we've got both of these on us. So we can just pop that down. The tier 1 dots will be a little bit more cumbersome. The tier 1 dots is sort of like a flashlight. You hold it out like this and you point it towards the area. You can also set it down and turn it on. So now it's basically just a waiting game to see whether the ghost will show up. Typically, writing and dots are usually the last ones I check because they take the longest. There we go. We have a dots ghost, that means it's a ure. Now, if you're a very eagle-eyed viewer and you've played this game before, you would have already known it is a ure. I kind of caught on to that very on. The reason for this is that every ghost in the game, for better or for worse, has a special ability that it can use. And it's not listed in this journal page here, but the ure can actually fully close doors. And if you were particularly eagle-eyed, you would be able to see that. This is something you generally pick up on playing the game a lot. When you're starting out, you'll basically just want to get your evidences and you'll want to find the ghost type. But you are walking through dots a whole lot, sir. Wait, are you a sir? Here you are, sir. Hey, it's Edward, that's my name. That's brilliant. Right. So now we are technically able to leave. We've got the correct ghost type. So we can just up and leave right now. But I actually do want to at least try and get a perfect investigation. We've already done one of our quests here. Find evidence of the paranormal with an EMF reader. And also to detect a ghost presence with a motion sensor. Let's bring in one of those. And I'm going to bring in a little bit of salt. Now, the salt is very interesting. Salt you'll be able to place on the ground, which I will do right here, like out of the entrance here, so if he walks out and you'll see the ghost step in the salt. Now, if you're not getting good luck with the door touches and having UV prints, you can get UV prints off of the salt. I just find that it's typically less reliable. I think recently they fixed it. Because when I first started playing, the salt seemed to be super unreliable. Okay, can you stop turning off the lights? That's very rude. Okay, we're going to put on our motion sensor. Now, the early motion sensors will detect anything that walks past it. See, if I'm walking past it, it will flash white. We need to wait for the ghost to do that, and the easiest way you can... Okay, well, I just got the ability on camera right there. The ure shutting the door. That's brilliant. I'm actually glad I got that. And here we are, it just stepped in that salt too. You can actually grab a photo of that. And I could have gotten a photo of the door now, but I think it's a bit too late. We got the motion sensor objective, which is very nice. I'm going to turn this dots projector off now, we don't actually need it on. And basically you just need some photos. Now, a perfect investigation is where you do literally everything. So you want to... Okay, that's very rude. What, I'm actually going to check my sanity after that. So a perfect investigation is you want to fill all of your journal with photos that are 3 stars. And you have 10 photo slots, and you can't have any 2 or 1 star photos. Thankfully, you can delete up to 2 photos you don't want. However, 3 star photos cannot be deleted, so please bear that in mind. You can take a photo of a lot of things. There's like salt, of course, your cursed possession, your bone, a ghost. Obviously, I got a picture of the ghost on the dots, which actually works now as a ghost photo. It didn't used to. Yeah, and the easiest way to just get loads of photos in bulk is... Ooh. Okay. The easiest way to get a bunch of photos in bulk is to put loads of salt down, but I am actually going to grab a incense and maybe a crucifix. Now, here our sanity is, yeah, literally dipping below 50, so it's around the 50 mark. Most ghosts in the game here can start a hunt at 50% sanity. So at any point now, this ghost can start attacking me and kill me. So I have to be a little bit careful here. And the crucifix is meant to help with this. So what will happen if the ghost tries to do a hunt and there's a crucifix in the room, or just in the general area, the door's shut again. That's the third time it's done this ability. It will not be able to hunt unless it roams out of its room. So I actually have to be really careful here. Put my crucifix in there. Does it set that for assault? No, it hasn't. When you are low on sanity, you want to be now looking for hiding spots and keeping them in mind. So we got this one over here. This is typically probably one of the best ones on Tanglewood. Really, that's the fourth time it's shut a door. I've never had a Euro do its ability this much. Okay, I'm actually going to... Let's get the other crucifix. Let's just buy us a little bit of time so we can get some more of these photos. So another thing with the Euro ability, if you actually witness the door actually closing in front of you, it will deduct your sanity. So that one time where I actually caught it on camera, it would have actually drained, I think it's 15%. So you do have to watch out for that. A lot of the ghost abilities can directly affect you. Are you kidding? Okay, this is just like comedy at this point. It's my photo cam, put it that way. Get a photo of that. Oh, there we go. So when the ghost tries to hunt with the crucifix will become used, and it will turn off all the lights for starters, and it will burn it, and it will no longer be able to be used. If you have a higher tier level of crucifix, it can be used 2 times, but since I only have the tier 1, we have to be a little bit careful here. Really? Okay, I think that's a full journal. Okay, I've got a full journal of photos. We have one more objective now. Hunt might seem scary, but all you need to know is... okay. The way you could probably best deal with a hunt is just to not panic. That's probably the best thing you can do. Now, I will have to be quiet during the hunt because the ghost can actually hear you. So I won't be able to commentate, but I will be able to explain what I'm doing beforehand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go hide in these lockers, but before I do that, I want to repel it. Now, the incense stick I'm holding, if the ghost will be so kind to attack me, I can light this and it won't be able to kill me for 5 seconds. And it will also be blinded. So I can do it and then run into the locker and hopefully it won't find me. So we're just waiting, doing a waiting game here now. You gonna hunt, buddy? When the ghost is hunting, the lights will flicker a lot. Here we go. Come here, ghosty. God damn it! Maybe my microphone was like making a slight hum, I don't know. Damn. So I have just failed. I am now dead. But that otherwise would have been a perfect investigation. We've done all the objectives. It was a Euro, we got the ghost correct. When you die, unfortunately, you do like use a lot of money in this game. You just lose so much. And also, unfortunately, when you die, you don't get any of your money back from all the objective stuff you use, so that was a bit unfortunate here. Now there's a stats page, and I just want to check how many times it used its ability. 6 times! Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that, ever. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Maybe I just got unlucky and it just so happened to open my locker door, but there we go. That was Tanglewood. We're just going to move on to the rest of the house map, so we're going to go to Edgefield next. And let's not waste any time, let's get right into it. Okay, so our quests actually aren't too bad this time. Oh, it's snowing. So the thing is with snowing is that the temperature is going to be much, much lower. So you won't actually be able to make use of having cold breath show up to indicate the ghost room. The breaker this time is in the basement, and we've got a new house to go through. Let's grab what we grabbed last time, because that seemed to work out quite well. And there we are. As you can see, the temperature outside is much, much lower, so it'll be a little bit more difficult to find the ghost room. Okay, so I'm just checking around, see what the cursed possession is. I don't know where they all spawn on this map, but I have a rough idea. Okay, have we got these hiding spots? We do have these hiding spots, amazing. Here's the breaker. Wonderful. I like to start from the kitchen personally. Mostly just because I usually get it in here. Like, more often than not, I tend to get the ghosts, like, in this area. If I see it drop below 5, it's probably an indication of where the ghost is. It's a bigger house. It's got 3 floors, so it is going to be a bit more annoying. I see my breath, but that's not actually an indication that the ghost is in here. Because it's snowing, I do have to still check the temperatures, but it does seem like it's remarkably cold in here. The guy here isn't going to warm up. Yeah, okay, so this is the ghost room. Let's go grab the rest of our equipment. I hope it doesn't get too dark, by the way. Phasmophobia is kind of a dark game, it's kind of hard to see. I do have the in-game brightness toggled up quite high, but if it's too dark in the recording, I can add a filter to make it a bit easier for you guys to see, but I will be going in the dark. Let's grab a spirit box, and let's actually grab UV straight away this time. Any ghost orbs? Ghost orbs at all? Okay, it doesn't look like we have ghost orbs this time. Okay, we'll set up a camera. Let's try spirit box. We didn't get this last time. Where are you? Oh, hi. That's very nice. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Give us a sign. Okay. I don't think we have spirit box or orbs this time. And I'll just let the glow stick and throw it there. And grab the rest of the stuff. Yeah, activity spiking up a little bit. Our sanity is chilling. If you want to know, anything above 75 is fine. Like, even like the demon is probably the worst one because it can hunt at any time regardless of what your sanity is. So, and that is actually one of the options. So I am going to be a bit wary of that. Let's bring in a crucifix. Let's bring in dots and writing. Let's chuck the play. Let's put the crucifix like there maybe. The book down. I'd actually like to grab a photo camera because if it does anything in that room, I'd like to get a picture of it. Also, there's not really many doors for it to interact with, so let's probably grab some salts so we can maybe get UV. Actually, maybe put one there and one there. Put some like salt going through the middle here. Well, that one thing I like about the glow stick is you can just sort of give it a little shake and throw it down, and if you see, you'll be able to see UV if it steps through. And it hasn't left any UV footprints, so I'll probably say it's not ultraviolet. It's only high. Oh, wait, never mind. I just saw one there. I take that back. We do have ultraviolet. I don't know if you guys caught that. So this game can be very deceptive sometimes. That's why you always gotta double check for things, you know. Djinn, Demon, Myling, or Goryo. Those are some interesting options. Have we got any hiding spots in the back here? Yes, we do. But it's a little bit sketchy with it being so close to the ghost room. There is those ones in the basement though, so that's also probably kind of okay. Got salt photo, that's it. What's that? Oh, EMF 5. So when you get EMF 5, no other ghost can do that because it's an evidence type. So if you get EMF 5 ever, mark it down. I don't actually know what that was. What gave me EMF 5? That's lovely. Okay. I get a photo of that actually. This ghost is just giving me loads of photos, okay. Djinn, Myling, or Goryo. So the thing is with the Djinn, Djinn? No. The Goryo is that it can't change the room it's in. On high difficulties, there's a very small chance, it's not very big, but it's a chance to swap its favourite room. I haven't seen that yet. Another thing with the Goryo, if we go on the journal here, when a Goryo passes through a dots projector, using a video camera is the only way to see it. So if we do have a Goryo, we won't actually see the dots as it is. We'll actually have to go on the video camera and look for it that way. Now typically holding it out like this isn't very reliable, unfortunately. I like to place it and then look at, through the track. So we'll actually do that. What else would it be? Writing or... It is loving this piano right now, I have to say. Turned off the breaker. Okay, interesting. I don't remember where that was, so I'm going to quickly look. So a nice tip for you, if Djinn is one of your options, if it ever turns us off the fuse box, you can completely rule it out. The Djinn can never turn off the fuse box, ever. So that's a little tip for you. I actually learned that fairly recently. Fuse box is in the basement. I just forgot where it was. I know I grabbed it in the beginning. I just forgot about it. Our sanity is chilling, actually. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually look at our camera. Any camera that you place down, you can go back to the truck and look for in complete safety. And we'll be able to see if it is a Goryo. Now you can also look for ghost orbs this way. It's particularly... Oh, there we go. Here he is. We have a Goryo on our hands. So you can look for ghost orbs on this, and it's actually really nice in multiplayer because you get those people that just like to sit in the truck and do absolutely nothing. But I suppose they're lit the firelight. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay, but we know we're dealing with a Goryo. Witness a ghost event and cleanse the area. I'm not liking those objectives too much. Oh, hey. It's doing a lot of stuff, huh? So the activity board will show you interactions. You'll see it will do EMF 3 readings. That will show it's been throwing stuff. And it's doing a whole lot at the moment. This board will show you multiple interactions at the same time. So it's not reliable for getting evidence like EMF 5. If you see it go up to 5, it's probably just doing a touch door and throw at the same time. So I tend to think it's not very reliable, but it is useful in multiplayer to know when the ghost is likely to start hunting. When a ghost is hunting, it will be at activity level 10 the whole time. So if you're playing in co-op and you're at the van, and you see it go to level 10, but it stays at level 10 for a while, you'll know that it's probably in there killing your teammates, which is always nice. Let's go get that breaker back on. Oh, it knocked my camera over. And maybe we can do this objective. I still don't know where the bone is. So it's going to be a bit dark in here. I do apologise. I'm going to go grab my flashlight. Hello. There it is. Go and grab the breaker. Now, I do want to end the video with at least one victory, so I think I might just go on and skedaddle. Let me just cleanse the area. Now, these incense sticks actually aren't just for the hunt. You can actually use it on the ghost room, and it will still give the effect. What it will do is it will stop it from being able to hunt for at least a minute 30. This depends on the ghost type, but in general, it's a good idea to do that during a hunt if you are brave enough to do it. Unfortunately, I didn't get it last time. And I could get these other objectives, but they involve a lot of waiting. Sanity below 25%, you sort of have to sit in the dark with all the lights off and drain your sanity a little bit more. And Ghost Event is more of the same, it's just more waiting. So I'm just going to go with Goryo and let's get on out of here. Silly Goryo. I had a feeling I'd get Goryo during this recording session. It just seems to happen a lot. And there we go, there's our Goryo. 12-minute game, that was actually long enough what it was. Oh, the bone was in the garage. I didn't even see it in there. Maybe I'll see it when I look at the recording. I'll be like, how did I miss that? Okay, we're going to move on to Ridgeview Court now. This is probably, even though it's the same amount of rooms, I think it's the biggest out of the house maps. Like, at least that's how it feels to me. It feels the biggest. Let's just go right in. I see my breath. Is it snowing again? I had this yesterday when playing multiplayer. It just keeps on snowing. Like, it's blooming May. Okay, these quests are fine, actually. Breaker is in the garage once again. It's another 3-story house. Let's get inside and see what we have to deal with. So if you guys like seeing me play this game, I'll be happy to play some more. I've been absolutely addicted to it at the moment, so it certainly won't kill me to be making some videos on it. Especially since I sort of need something to be consistently being able to record. And this game's a sort of a chill game for me, so I'm quite happy to record more if you guys are interested. Okay. Temperatures are actually... they're actually, like, fairly low in here. I generally don't trust it too much because of the snow. If I go in here, it's going to warm up. Also, I very often get it in this room here. Is it in the utility cabinet? Oh, we have the Ouija board. I'm actually glad I got this. I can actually show this off. Do I ask it where it is? Do you know what? Screw it. Let's actually use the Ouija board. So the Ouija board is a cursed possession. I already mentioned there's different types. Let's actually just bring it out here. So there's a number of questions you can actually ask the Ouija board. Where are you? Boys. Boys' bedroom? Okay. The thing you want to make sure you do, always say goodbye. No. Goodbye. There we go. If you don't say goodbye and walk away from it, it will break and the ghost will come after you. So be very careful about that. And what cursed possessions will do to you, as you can very clearly see, cursed possessions generally will give you an easier time or give you some kind of buff in exchange for your sanity. But it's fine because we have some sanity medication, and we also likely know where the ghost room is. So we'll take a couple of bottles of that. Now, it's not instant. It will take a few seconds to gear up and charge up. But the Ouija board is great, especially if you have a really big map. So we know it's likely in this bedroom here. I believe that is the boys' bedroom, or it could be this one, actually. I think this one might be the boys' bedroom. There we go, we're back at 100%. Let's just go upstairs and in there. Now, there's a lot of things you can ask the Ouija board. You can ask it where the bone is, which I find is extremely useful, especially on those super big maps. You can ask it hide and seek, which basically does the effect of when you just walk away from it without saying goodbye. Okay, it looks like it's in here. Yeah, you can also ask the Ouija board like what your sanity is, so you can ask that. It's probably my favourite cursed possession, mostly because it's probably the most predictable. You know that it's not gonna randomly screw you over like some of the other ones. I hope we get some of the other ones so I can showcase them a little bit more. Okay, cleanse the area, prevent the ghost of hunting. Okay, pretty easy quest. Let's grab our camera. Let's grab our spirit box. Let's grab a photo camera. We can actually grab a photo of the Ouija board here. That is a photo you can take. No hiding spot. What about here? Oh, there's one right there. Oh. Turn off the light. Actually, I probably need it off, so too. Is this door touched? Yeah. Let's get UV on that. Hiding spot? No. Okay, I don't think we have any ghost orbs. Where are you? Oh, you're far from here, are you? Very interesting, okay. Right, so that means we have Spirit Box as one of our evidences. Which is very, very good. I like Spirit Box. Spirit Box is probably my favourite evidence type. You just walk in, you can get the scary little response. Like, ooh, I'm far. I'm close. Elderly victim. You can ask, by the way, you can ask the Spirit Box a lot of questions. Like, the ones I've been using, like, where are you, how are you here, how old are you, that kind of thing. Those are generally the questions you should be asking it, but there is a long list, I'm fairly certain. You can look it up on the wiki. Just make sure you are actually saying the right thing, because when I started playing, I thought you just had to just make noise into it and, and get the response. No, I'm probably too late to get the UV off that door, unfortunately. Oh, no, I'm not. I spoke way too soon. So that's UV print on the door. I'm glad I actually got a thing of that. And you can actually take photos of that. The fingerprints. Okay, very nice. It can also leave prints on the window. If you hear it bang on the window, you can check that. It dots down. So, UV Spirit Box. I'm actually hoped it would be Mimic, but I didn't see any ghost orbs. The thing is in the Mimic, and I'll explain in a second. Mimic is a UV Spirit Box at freezing temperatures. EMF2. But the Mimic gives off fake ghost orbs. So if you ever get these free evidences, oh hey, hello. Hello, Mr. Guy. I'd not expect you to walk through the dots that soon, so we know we're dealing with a phantom. Yeah, Mimic is a tricky one, because, yeah, it will always have that fake ghost orbs. So if you ever get these four, you know you've got them. Okay. That's what you like to call ghost event. Ghost events are different from a hunt in the way that it's kind of hard for new players to tell. You know it's an event typically if the lights... This game is psychic sometimes, I swear. If the lights go off in the room you're in and then it like starts walking towards you, it's a ghost event. They can be very easily confused for a hunt sometimes, especially the ones that you get the ghost walking towards you. Can be a little bit terrifying. Generally, you get better at this as you go on. Now with the Phantom's unique ability, taking a photo of the Phantom will make it temporarily disappear. That's one of its weaknesses. And as you can see, this photo I took of the ghost, he's not exactly there, is he? If you ever take a photo of the ghost and it doesn't show up, it's a Phantom. You don't even need to have these checked off. You just know it is because it didn't show up in the photo. I'm actually glad I was able to do that. Right, cleanse the area near the ghost to prevent it from hunting. Ooh. Actually, no, this is fine. I can actually do this. Let's get that breaker back on. So I'm going to be walking in the dark for a bit here, so I do apologise. I might use the filter to help with that. It's not too bad for me, but I know some people's monitors are a little bit more dark, especially if you've got like an OLED or something, and all the blacks are like really hard to see. But I have the like shittest monitor in the world, so it doesn't really matter. Let's get all up here. Because we do need some photos still. Oh, hi. Now, you gotta be careful with the Phantom, because when it shows up like that, you don't want to be looking at it. You want it to stop the event as soon as possible, ideally. Because it will absolutely eviscerate your sanity. I've sometimes had a ghost event, and it just absolutely ruined my sanity afterwards from the Phantom. Okay, I think I can get the rest of these photos from... Oh, hi. There's the footprint photos you can actually get. Oh. Hello. Is that also going to have UV on it? Because I can get a photo of that. Yep. One more photo. You can actually turn it off now. Come on, am I really going to have to go back and get more salt? Am I really? Am I really going to have to do that? It's very rude. Do something. Give us a sign. You can sometimes get the ghost to do something by saying the words that you can say on the spirit box. Give us a sign. Actually, I have a better idea. Let me actually grab a sanity medication. Actually, maybe I shouldn't. I'll grab some incense. Boop. There we go. And now I get to why I love the Ouija board so much. So we are almost done the investigation. We need one more photo. We still haven't found the bone yet, but you can ask the Ouija board where it is. Where is the bone? It's a girl's bedroom. Goodbye. Okay. It's in the girl's bedroom. I could have taken a photo of the Ouija board while the thing was moving, but I figured since I'm looking for the bone anyway... Hello? Bone? Oh, there it is. I can see it on the magazine there. There we go. There's the bone. Oh. There's an example of turning on too many lights. If you turn on too many lights, the breaker will trip. But it's entirely my bad. Quiet spot here? No. I think I would check that, but... Don't leave that one on. You can cleanse the area near the ghost using incense. I see my breath out here, hello? Okay, is the ghost room still in here? Yeah. We'll smudge it like that, and then that'll be that objective done. Now I need to prevent it from hunting, which I'm actually going to go grab a flashlight. There we go, grab my flashlight. Now I need to prevent it from hunting, and our sanity is probably a bit too high, but we have the Ouija board once again, and we can use that to drop our sanity a little bit. So let's actually see, is there any... Oh, I really like this, this hiding spot back here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a incense, mostly just for safety purposes. I don't want to be dying again. I don't like dying. Actually, I'm kind of like already there, basically. Let me grab two, just because if I had two of these last time, I wouldn't have died. So, you know, you live and you learn. That does mean I actually can't pick up the Ouija board, though. What do I ask? Where is the bone? Does that still work? Yeah. Goodbye. Let's drain my sanity a little bit more. Let's actually ask, how sane am I? Very. Okay, should be able to hunt now then. Goodbye. And now we just sort of want to sit in this back area, hiding away until it uses that crucifix that I put down there. Generally, you can just sit here and camp your journal. Also, make sure your flashlight is off. If the ghost ever hunts, it can sense your flashlight and some of the electronics that you're holding. Like if you're holding like a EMF reader or a microphone. Oh, there we go. Prevent the ghost from hunting. I believe that is a perfect investigation. Now, the ghost has a cooldown, so if it tries to hunt, it can't hunt again for 20 more seconds, so we can just get out the door and we can just leave. And you don't have to go and pick up your items and bring them back to the truck. When you leave, it'll be fine. That's all 3 objectives. That's all of the 3-star photos. That is the correct ghost type. And that is a perfect investigation. I'm glad I got at least one of them during this recording. I'm very happy.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Hey, we've got some more unlocks. Let's actually go and buy some of this. The video camera tier 2. I like the tier 2 video cam. We've also got the... Ooh. Oh, wait a little bit. I don't quite have the money. Well, I do have the money. It's just, stuff in this game is expensive, man. We don't need the tier 2 tripod. The tier 2 tripod will let you rotate the camera from the truck, but it's not that necessary. Let's move on to Grafton Farmhouse. This is a map that I've actually warmed up to a little bit more in recent times. I used to not really like it too much. Breaker is in the like utility room upstairs. This map's going to be getting updated soon, so this is... Oh, did that crash? No. You get that sometimes in this game where it will just freeze like that. Which is kind of annoying. From my understanding, it's not like my hardware or anything, it's just kind of happens sometimes. Okay. Wow, look at that. I believe that means it's windy. We see this thing like that. Hey, how are we doing? Loads of pickles, Jesus. There must be a big fan of pickles in this household. Yes, sir. Hiding spots around here, that's very good. Got the lockers? Yes, I love the lockers. I like the lockers because they're like super reliable. I mean, you may not take my word for it. The one time I used a locker in this entire video, I died in one, but normally they're reliable. I like promise. I very, very promise. My mic must have been like making a slight like background noise, or maybe it's my like computer fans maybe coming through. You probably won't hear it because I got like a voice chat filter on. Mask out noise, but that can sometimes happen with this game. Generally, if your mic is pretty poor, you can actually play this game without a microphone at all. You just have to turn on text mode in your settings, and you can actually just like click on options in the for like doing spirit box and that. So it is fully playable without a microphone. I just find it's not as immersive. Well, I don't really get immersed in video games anyway, but you know. Temps are stable in here, so it's probably not in here. Part of the nursery. Okay, temps in the nursery seem a-okay, so it's not upstairs, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, there's the bone. Don't have my photo cam on me, so can't grab a photo of that just yet. Did you just touch a window? I thought I heard it like bang on the window. Okay. It's somewhere around here. Is it in here? No. Maybe it's just in the foyer. I tend to get it fairly often in this foyer, so I'm not really surprised. I see my breath in here. This is definitely the ghost room. Let's go grab some more equipment. Capture a photo of the ghost and prevent it from hunting. The ghost photo is very unreliable. I got it the last few times, but it just typically depends on the ghost, you know. If you got a really quiet ghost, that won't give you events, or especially if you got a ghost that doesn't have dot projector as its evidence type, you can kind of generally... Oh, we got a ghost orb. Hello. Hello, Orby. Okay. Nice. I like to put my camera on this like bookshelf here. I don't know what class possession we have. I've checked all the spots I know, but I haven't seen anything. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Nothing on the spirit box. I'm just going to go grab that bone. You don't actually need a photo of the bone. It's just, you know, might as well take a picture of it if you actually can do that. Check our temps. Below 5 now. Now, for freezing again, it has to be below 0 C. I think it's like 32 Fahrenheit. Let's grab our UV and salt. Mostly the salt because there's not really any doors. I mean, there is the front door, but the ghost actually can't interact with that. Unless it's a certain door-touching ghost that we had at the beginning of this video, in which it actually can interact with the front door. But as a general rule, it cannot. Ooh, that's a bit violent. We're going to need another dots projector, aren't we? This is such a big room. Let's see. Let's actually find the other cat's possession. I'm pretty sure I know where some of them do spawn. I'm pretty sure one of them spawns in here. On this table, I think it is, but it's not there. I don't actually know what we have then. Plate on the ground. I think I'm probably too late for that photo, so I'm not going to try it. Yeah, I actually don't know what... Oh, it might be the Ouija board again. I just don't know where it spawns on this map. I think I'd know by now, but I actually don't. I don't have a clue. I know probably as much as you do watching the video. Yeah, that's probably a smart idea to get the other dots projector. I think there's the orb. I'll grab both writing books, and the benefit of having two writing books is that it sort of doubles your chances, if you will, for the ghost to interact with it. Oh, it's stepped in the... Oh, here, am I too late for the UV? Okay. In situations like this, I don't tend to mark UV off because I could have just been late, like I literally just said. Oh, how I grab pictures of that salt. The dots can go like here, maybe. The dots is kind of hard in a big room like this. Whoa, that was a crazy lighting glitch. Okay, prevent them hunting with a crucifix. Probably need to grab the two crucifixes actually, mostly because it's such a big room. One over there, and I'll put one like there, maybe. I actually don't know where to put salt, sort of, in this area. Wait, what? What can I... Oh, did I only bring one in? Yeah, I did. Okay. Temperatures are still above 0, so... Could be freezing, could be not. May just have one of those annoying ghosts that just aren't going to do anything. Being very quiet. Oh, it's tapping that. Oh, we do have UV. Nice. Nice to have confirmation of that. Now, I'm suspecting a specific ghost type here, but I just want to confirm it's either freezing, not ghost writing, EMF 5 dots. Okay. Okay. I'm suspecting a ghost type fairly heavily here, so I'm just going to try this again. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you here? How old are you? Are you friendly? Are you close? Where are you? Give us a sign. Where are you? Okay. Sometimes it's just one of those ghosts, huh? So in this situation, you can actually get a hunt if you would like and guess the ghost from there. Most ghosts have like a normal ability and then like an ability that you use when they're hunting. Usually it's just basically their walking speed. So like the hunting would be slow, would be really slow. It would walk towards you really slowly if it's hunting you. Banshee sort of like roams towards you. So if you ever see the I went over here and I saw the ghost come to me and like doing an event. Or like I had like a motion sensor put down and I saw it come to me, it's probably a banshee. Other than that, I really don't know what this could be. I have a feeling it's going to be stubborn with its evidences. In this situation, I like to grab a few firelights. Our sanity's fine too. Nothing wrong with our sanity at the moment. So if you're not getting lucky with EMF readings and the ghost just isn't doing very much, you always bring in some firelights. Light them and just prop them right by your EMF reader, and the ghost ever blows them out, you'll hear the EMF reader go off. And you'll be able to hear if it's EMF 5, it'll be a very high pitched beeping. If you have a tier 1 EMF reader... Okay. There we go. It's an Obake. Let's grab photos of these firelights. Actually really like these. These are really easy photos. No, we do actually have to get a ghost photo. So, and the thing is with the ghost photos, you have to save a slot for that. But in all honesty, I just can't be bothered. Our sanity's still high, I don't know what our possession is, so let's just like get out there. We know it's an Obake because of EMF 5. Let's get on out. Sometimes when I just get a ghost that just doesn't wanna do nothing, I just don't really care about the perfect game.
Welcome back.
And there we go, there's the Obake. $820 still, it's still a nice amount. I'm happy with that. Now let's go on to the final game of this video. We're going to be going on to 13 Willow Street. Actually has one less room than Tanglewood, so it's actually smaller in overall amount of rooms. I really like Willow Street actually. This is probably my other favourite map besides Tanglewood. I just like the really small maps. I can't wait for the new small map they're bringing out sometime this year. Okay, Breaker is in the basement, of course it is. It's windy again, I believe. Let's get on in here. Grab the car key. The reason I'm grabbing the car key is that sometimes the ghosts can turn on the car alarm and it can be a little bit annoying. So I just grab that in case it ever does that. This door is open a fair while. Oh, there's the bone. It's a very easy bone. Have a hiding spot here you can hide behind. Which is very nice. I will come back for you later. The good old rib cage. I have to say, it was fairly cold in there. Actually, it seems really cold in here. Have we found the ghost room already? Well, I see my breath, so this is probably the ghost room. I just want to quickly check. Okay, we now have a view dial. Okay, temperatures are below 5. I usually, if it's below 5, it's probably the ghost room. Okay, no tarot cards. Interesting, okay. Let's grab more equipment. Raymond Buckley. Average sanity below 25. Witness a ghost event. Find evidence of an EMF reader. Okay. I can actually use the tripod this time, maybe. Let's grab a spirit box and a photo cam. We'll bring in the thing. Now, when you're holding the camera on a... Oh, I didn't put my tier 2 camera on. Oops. Okay. Well, it's fine. The little viewport you can see is a little bit smaller, so it can be a little bit more difficult to see, but generally if you have orbs, it will still be fairly obvious. Although I've been tricked by it before and not seen orbs, but I just wasn't looking hard enough. The reason you turn the lights off is because it's just easier to see the orbs. I don't think they're here, so let's put the tripod down. I'll actually do spirit box now. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Where are you? Give us a sign. Are you here? Are you friendly? Where are you? Give us a sign. Where are you? How old are you? Okay. Let's actually quickly get a photo of the bone. Yeah. Boop. The bone will give you, I believe it's 25 extra at the end of your contract, which is nice. And I want to know what curse possession you have. It's... Can you not do that? I get scared every time. Ah, that's the Ouija board again. Lovely jolly. Hiding spot in there. Let's go grab the rest of our equipment. Okay, let's grab... Yeah, let's just basically grab the rest of it, I suppose. So we can really do at this point. In we go. Maybe I'll put it like here. Oh. Door, what's that? Through something, is it this door? Okay, no UV. Is it actually in the garage? No, it's still cold right here. Let me check the garage. It might have moved already. Because there's like a pink can on the floor right here. No, temps are still rising. They probably just wandered in there. The ghosts can wander a certain distance away from their favourite room, so if you ever see the ghost in a place that you don't expect, don't like be too worried about it. It's probably just roaming around a little bit. I guess we can grab the other dots. And maybe some salt. Again, I usually check UV a few times because sometimes it's just not too reliable. Sanity is absolutely chilling. Don't even have to worry about it. I'll grab the salt in a minute. Don't even have to worry at all. Absolutely not. Let's get our ass in here. Put that one there. Let me spread the books out. It's roaming a lot, so you'll be able to see the range when you're placing it. You can see like a little line. And now we're just basically waiting on the ghost to do an interaction. Grab a photo cam out in case it decides to show itself. Oh hey, it's writing in the book. I've been here so long now, it hurts. So please help me. I need... Wonderful. Okay. There's our writing. Oh, I hope it's Dio Jam. That's my favourite ghost. The gem will probably have spirit box. Yeah, it was. Okay. Or temperatures. Oh, 0. Oh, they go below 0. It means it's freezing. Oh, that rules out Diogen. Well, that's unfortunate. So, shade won't... Okay, so we've got a Marori River and the shade. So the shade's unique thing is... the shade will stop all paranormal activity if there's people nearby. However, it did that writing when I was right here. So, I don't think it is a shade. Shade would be EMF level 5. Okay, orbs. Spirit box. Interesting, okay. I didn't think I got anything on the spirit box. Let me try again. Because maybe it was just wandering out the room. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Give us a sign. Are you close? Are you friendly? How old are you? Give us a sign. Where are you? Are you here? Are you friendly? Are you close? Give us a sign. Absolutely nothing. So it's a shade then, right? No. Definitely freezing. It's definitely very quiet. It's not doing a whole lot. In this case, I like to check the activity board, because if I think it's a shade, it won't be doing a whole lot. Yeah, look at that. It's just totally flatlined. Absolutely nothing. Now, is it going to do something now that I've left? Because that's usually a telltale sign of a shade. It's if you don't get anything, then the moment you leave and go to the truck, it starts doing stuff. Oh, EMF 2. So writing the book again? It did write in the book again over there. So this is more than likely a shade. Let's actually grab a photo of that writing. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to get EMF 5, but I'm not going to worry about it. We tried spirit boxing, got nothing. I don't think there's ghost orbs, so by absolute process of elimination, we have a shade. Let's just grab ourselves. Lovely picture. You wrote the same thing. Okay. Not very original, but I forgive you. Now, I've never actually done this before, but I actually want to see. How sane am I? Can you take photos of this? Oh, you can take one per question, okay. Am I insane? I do that, yeah. How sane am I? Am I insane? What is my sanity? Let's say average. How many pickles can you shove up your ass? Okay, doesn't want to answer that. I think there's a few joke questions you can ask it. Knock knock. Okay, goodbye. Okay, let's get out of here. I don't fancy some of the optionals we have, especially since we have a shade. When it's a ghost event, it's probably just not going to happen with a shade. The shade won't interact, event, or hunt in the same room as you. So, in my opinion, that's just a bust. Oh, okay, that's bringing our sanity up a bit. Well, I'm willing to go shade.
Welcome back.
There we
Prepare some
go.
jobs for you.
I had a feeling. Well, there we go. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe next time we'll go through some of the bigger maps. The only small map we didn't do in this video was Camp Woodwind. Maybe we can go through some of the bigger maps like Maple Lodge, Bleasdale, Sunny Meadows Restricted, maybe even like Prison, Point Hope. We'll see. I like all these maps. They all have their merits. But that'll do it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.